Another thing is, I was talking about, like, what is success? And that's what comes down to, like, I guess, just talking about the followers thing. Like, I was writing this down and see if it'll, like, trigger my memory. What is success? People say, oh, that's Derek. He never got to fulfill his dream. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, for example, like, I remember that. If there's this, just, like, I don't know, random guy, Derek. Oh, yeah, that's Derek. He's, like, 60 years old, and, he never got to live his dream. He never really figured out what he wanted to do, or maybe he did have something specific he wanted to do, but he was labeled by his peers unsuccessful, which he was labeled unsuccessful by his peers most likely because he carried himself in the sense of, like, I was unsuccessful in this, or he even projected saying, like, I was unsuccessful in this field, and then other people just ran with it and said, oh, that's Derek, he was never got to fulfill what he wanted to do. And I guess I like to psychoanalyze things, so it's like, why did you not succeed in your dream, if you will? And it's based off of accolades and achievements other people set, and then you try to do those as well. Interesting thoughts. It's hard to articulate this a little bit because I'm not even sure how. I'm kind of just going with it. But whatever you define as success, make sure it's not a standard set by somebody else's set for you. Like, I feel like a lot of people do that sometimes, where it's like, what success is to you is, like, whether it's financial stability, which, for example, I wouldn't have no problem making $25,000 a year if I fucking loved my life and, like, loved the process that I did and everything. That's what success is to me. I don't know, like, most people have these crazy standards that, like I said, the idea of, like, what fame is, or being like a billionaire or like a millionaire, like, it just is so arbitrary, like a lot of these different things, and they're all, like, a lot of the time they're just told you when you were younger. You grow up not really changing your thought process on it, or not even thinking about it deeper of what you actually want or want to achieve and get out of things. Like, for example, a lot of people think that they need to become famous when they're, like, making music or doing some kind of art, when really that's totally not it at all. Like, for example, I've barely been doing music stuff and been interested in, like, different musical things that's going on in culture today, and the amount of people and interesting humans that I have met and have not met yet, that I will be meeting in the future because I am into doing music, that's what success is to me. Like, like, the people that I haven't met yet, I'm, like, so amped up to meet, and, like, I can't even imagine that they're real people. It's hard to, like, I'm just, yeah, that's my thought on that, is just do not live under somebody else's definition of success, because that just doesn't, that's just like the quick way to go down a long, meaningless road. And a lot of people do it. And just do what you do because you want to do it, not because of the achievements that come with it. That's really it. So far, like I said, most of my ideas are subject to change, so I might feel a complete opposite about this, where it's like, you know what, other people have a way better idea than I do. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, okay. I've been talking more than I usually do on these, but